Welcome everyone to Three Things at Three.
Hello, we're so excited.
It's a beautiful sunny afternoon.
I know, and it's Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday, so we've got a full day ahead of us still, don't we?
Wednesday's my favorite day of the week at work. Did you know that?
No, why is that?
3 at 3,
yes.
Comment sold, all the things.
All the things. Well, we are very excited for what we have to look forward to today, to today's show. So, welcome to Three Things at Three. You know, it's fine. It's fine. This is life. So, you're watching 3 at 3, where theme number 1 is something to smile about. Theme number 2 is something to learn. Theme number 3 is something to discover. Let's go. Hi everyone, welcome back to Three Things at Three. We'll see if I can get my words out today.
I've got Jacki who messes up her words and you can't get them out. Hey, welcome to Three Things at Three, where I'm going to be in charge.
Exactly.
No, it's good.
Exactly. Welcome everyone. Hope you're having a great Wednesday afternoon. It is hot and sunny outside in these parts, and I'm sure it is in many parts across the country. We know there's a lot of places you can be. As I like to say, you chose to be here, and we're so grateful. So thank you, thank you. All right, my friends, I've got two of my best pals with me today because we did a little field trip that we're going to share here in a little bit for theme number 2. But this week, it's all about in the kitchen, and we've been combining some of our kitchen loves with some, you know, the things that we do with sewing and creativity and all that kind of things. So,
fun.
With that being said, there is a trend that has started out in the social media world. Have you guys seen this?
Yes.
It's called Everything is Cake movement.
Wow.
It's not just a trend, it's a movement, my friends. A movement, everything is cake. From what I understand, because we have someone here who's much younger than we are, who, you know, informed me, Kris, the reason why this movement started is because it was based off of a Japanese TV show and asking if something was cake or not. Are you guys following this?
I have not. But
I was there when she was explaining and saying that the whole point of the show was they would bring these out and you actually had to take a bite to see if it was cake.
Too funny. Yeah, and let me tell you, it really is something. So let's go ahead and take a look at the screen that you see.
I can't wait.
Right here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I've seen this.
Is that cake or is that really a crock?
It looks like cake.
All right, we're going to have to check
know.
it out.
I want everybody to kind of vote. So
Marion,
while this is on the screen,
Marion says she hasn't heard of this.
Yes.
Yeah, is it cake? There we go, Paula. She said it's a Netflix show. Is it cake? And it was cake. Okay, toilet paper. That's definitely cake.
No, that is cake.
That is cake.
I don't, you know, is that toilet paper for me? I feel like you guys are mocking me.
Only if it was embroidered, Allison. Okay.
Yeah, that's, oh wow.
Look at that.
Look at all of that is cake.
That is amazing. Well.
What is that?
Soap.
Oh, soap.
Oh,
but it is cake.
You know, it would be hard for me to take a bite of a piece of toilet paper or some soap because my mom used to wash my mouth out with soap when I was little.
Look at that. Oh, look at that one. Wow, that is amazing.
Look at the details
on
that.
That's amazing. That
I
is simply
know.
amazing.
I just don't think that fondant icing looks very
But
good.
look at the bananas.
Wow, that is.
Holy smokes. Very
that is
impressive.
that is some real talent.
Dee was saying that people in the U.S. for this too. We're getting a little bit of static here. Sorry about that. Okay, the pizza. Oh my goodness. Also, we want you guys to know we've got some construction going on outside, so it is causing a little bit of some issues here.
Yes, Deb,
So
I do
there we
need a
go.
skeleton cake, and it would be delicious.
Yeah.
I love these cakes.
Isn't this something else?
You know,
is
some of these,
almost-
when they're making a cake that's like a regular food, just eat the regular food. Now, you know, I can see the
Right.
shoes and the, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That
Yeah,
would be
it's
kind of like
incredible.
my pickle cupcake.
Yes, I watched that
Right.
on Monday, Jackie. That looked disgusting.
Yeah, Marion said, holy cow,
That is really
these
cool.
are some talented cake
Yes,
makers.
Yes, I want to know the
Absolutely.
time it takes.
Oh, absolutely. Looks like this is the last one. Now that one obviously is definitely a cake, right?
Yes, yes.
But take a look at how they were
Oh.
putting the crock together.
All of that is fondant.
Isn't
Wow.
that nuts? All of that fun. I mean, that
The details on
that
that.
is,
I mean, the details on that is art.
Yeah,
That is art.
pretty cool.
yeah. Dee, we are trying to work on the static. It has definitely been an issue today, but we're not sure what's going on. Kind of the crazy thing is we do have some major construction going on outside on the road, and they told us today that there was going to be some technical issues. So we're like, oh, awesome. We love technical issues, don't
Yeah,
we?
when you're trying to do a show.
Yeah, exactly. So we apologize. And
The good
and
thing
hang
is they're
with us.
putting some internet wire in, and
Yes.
so hopefully in the long run, if you'll just bear with us, hopefully in the long run,
It's
it
gonna
will
be
clear
perfect.
things up.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, Janet, good point. She said her hand would never be steady enough to do that level of detail. I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, that is really, whew,
Yeah, that
that's
would be-
that's a steady hand.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes, and you would have to have the product, the real stuff right next to you to do
Right.
the colors and the
Right,
shading and all of
right.
that to make it look real.
Exactly.
So
All right. Well, we hope that brought a smile to you today because I don't know. I'm kind of mesmerized by it. I think I
yeah.
want to start watching the show.
I'm gonna have to look it
But
up.
I
it's
think you should
all
start
over
decorating
social
cakes.
media. Nah,
Bringing 'em in.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with that. But now we may not be masters of cakes like that, but I'll tell you what we are masters of. We are masters of button cookies.
Yes,
Yep.
we are.
Button cookies.
Yes.
Step aside.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
totally have got this. The three of us got together recently and we went over to my kitchen and we thought, you know, what could we make that would be kind of in theme with like an upcoming quilt retreat? Of course, these little button cookies could be made for anything. I think even like a little baby shower
it'd
would be
be so
adorable. You know,
cute.
say this is as cute as a button, if you
So
will.
cute, yes.
So, but we did it with the idea in mind that you as quilters out there might be thinking, this would be a fun little, you know, treat to make for my quilt group. So we want you to be able to enjoy the next little bit as we move into theme number 2. And for theme number 2 today, it's actually taking place in my kitchen. So we're gonna go ahead and roll tape of that. And then stay tuned because after that is finished, we're gonna join Allison and Jacki over at set 2 to be able to talk about button projects. So the whole idea is buttons. We hope you enjoy this little kitchen segment. I know it's a little bit different for us, but you know, it's all about, you know, the whole entire quilting experience. And we couldn't help ourselves but decide, you know what, let's go to the kitchen and let's make some button themed cookies. So as you watch, enjoy it and maybe share in the comments what some of your aha moments are, because there's a few of them, right?
Right,
That
right.
that you guys were
We
like,
had
oh,
so
we can do
much
this.
fun. So I hope you enjoyed as much as
Yeah.
we did
Yeah, we
doing
did.
it because Jeff said, yes, we made cookies.
It was good.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what it's all about. So
Yes.
enjoy this segment from Kris's kitchen. Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Okay, so I brought my two best pals in the kitchen today, and we're gonna make some button cookies.
Oh, I can't wait.
And dare I say, they are as cute as a button. You gotta do it. You have to. All right, so this is a super simple sugar cookie recipe, but there's several ingredients that are kind of those little secret ingredients for me.
Ooh, I love those.
Are you ready for that?
Secret. I'm ready.
I'm going to share the secret, but you know what? Before I do, we better get some aprons on.
Oh,
so there we go.
yes.
There we go.
Here we
Let's
go.
do this. We got to do it the right way, folks, because we could possibly have the potential to get real messy.
Oh, no.
All right. You got it, Allison?
I got it.
Okay. Jackie, you
I'm
good?
there, yes.
All right. Okay, there we go. How cute. We're all matching. Okay. So what are those key ingredients that you may not think about normally when it comes to a sugar cookie? Okay, the first one, cream cheese. You ready for this?
Love
Yes.
cream cheese.
Cream cheese is the way to go when making sugar cookies because it gives a great texture. You don't even really taste the cream cheese. It's more of just an agent that makes it really soft and chewy.
I love soft sugar cookies. They're
absolutely,
the best. Yes.
absolutely. So cream cheese is a key thing. My second ingredient that is a must-have is almond extract. Okay, so I combine a little bit of vanilla with a little bit of almond, and I think that just is perfection. And then the third ingredient is this guy right here.
Oh, lemon.
A lemon. We got to have some lemon zest in there.
Yes.
And again, you don't really taste a ton of it, but it just adds a little bit of tang, offsetting the sweetness. So, you ready to get started?
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, so the first thing you're going to do is we've got to cream the butter and the sugar together. So do you want to go ahead and do that, Allison?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's put the butter in. We're looking at 1 cup of butter.
Too cute.
You know, is there
Yum.
any such thing as too much butter?
No,
Never.
I love butter. I
No.
love-
So
right?
now we need a cup of sugar.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All
So
right.
let's go ahead and do that. And you're going to pour it in, and then we're going to beat these together for about 3 minutes. We want it to be fully incorporated, the sugar and butter together.
Oh, delish. Look at this.
It's going to get better, Jackie. We only have butter and sugar in there.
Oh, you know what? I love the taste of the butter and the sugar together.
Me too.
Okay, so we've had this has taken a pretty good beating, right? But I'm now going to take the spatula and just do a scrape down, just to make sure all of that gets in there. And you notice that,
You can't lick the spatula yet.
no, not yet.
Okay.
That would be kind of nasty, actually, at this point. Not nasty later on, because let me tell you, this is a really good dough. Okay, so there we go. I've scraped it down. Let's go ahead and put an egg in there. So this egg is also at room temperature. Who wants to be the brave one to crack the egg in there?
To crack the
Are you
egg?
getting
Do you not
nervous?
like to crack the
It
egg?
makes me nervous.
It does?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
I
so
won't-
Jackie,
I'm not-
you're going to do it.
Oh, Jackie, I thought you were going to do the one-handed crack, and that's why I didn't do it. I could have done it that way.
Well,
There we go. Oh, there's
No
a ton
shell?
of shells in there.
Oh, there he is.
I'm just kidding. We're good. We're good. All right. So it's really important that when you're beating your butter and your egg and the cream cheese, that everything's at room temperature. Because if it's too cold, then it becomes really grainy and it's hard to mix, have that mixture come together. If it's too soft, way too soft, then actually your cookies are going to go flat when they're baked. So
okay.
room temperature, very, very important. All right, let's mix this up for maybe another minute until the egg's fully incorporated. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I think it's time to add the cream cheese.
All right, do you want to scrape it down or add the cream cheese?
Go ahead and add the cream cheese. I'll scrape it down here in just a minute.
Wow, look at that.
Yum. Glad you have a scraper so I can get it all in.
There you go. Okay, nice job. All right, I'm feeling pretty confident that has done its job. So now it's time to put in the vanilla and the almond extract. Okay.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yes.
I love the combination. You don't have to have the almond. You could have all vanilla, but I don't know. There's something about the almond that I just
I love
love.
the way it smells. I love the way it tastes.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm right there with you. And then we're also going to beat in some lemon zest. So
how much would you like?
let's first do the vanilla and the almond, and it's a half teaspoon of each of those.
Okay. So, Kris, growing up, my mom would always just use the top of the lid as a measuring. Have you heard of that
Oh
before?
my gosh.
That's a teaspoon, and so
My mom did that too.
that's so
Actually.
funny.
So. Ooh, that smells so good. Okay.
And have you ever smelled the difference between like an imitation vanilla or pure Mexican vanilla?
Yes,
There is
so good.
a
There is
definite difference, and
It
I
does
love
smell so
Mexican
good.
vanilla,
Yes,
so
I
that's
do
what I
too.
always
And
use.
I think I need a vacation to stock
Okay.
up on some more.
There you go, exactly. Okay, lemon
Okay.
zest. It's one of my favorite
Okay.
things to do. Have you ever done
I
a lemon
zest a
zest
lemon,
with
yeah.
this? Okay. Actually, we're going to do it right here because I want to measure.
You want to measure?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're looking for a tablespoon, and go ahead and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. So we're going to do about a tablespoon. Of course, a little bit less, a little bit more is not going to be a big deal,
there
right?
you go. I'm like,
No, you don't want to get the rind because that's the bitter part.
And it's going to take about an entire lemon in order to be able to get your tablespoon.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a long way to go.
Where is my Diet Coke for the rest of the lemon?
Yeah, and this is for all of those of you who are big time measurers, because I can totally relate to you on that.
Oh, I'm not a measurer, so
Sometimes
sorry.
people go, I'll just put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm very much a measurer. So you could look at this and say, no way, I'm not going to measure this out. But take a look. We can just slide
That's always
this
so
down.
satisfying.
It is.
yeah.
It is. So
Ooh, that looks
we've
pretty
got
good, don't you think?
I
It
think
does.
so too.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and grab a tablespoon just to
That's a
be
teaspoon.
sure.
Yep.
So 3 of those.
3 of these would work. Yeah, good enough. All right. See? A heaping teaspoon.
Can you smell that?
More like a
it's so
tablespoon.
yummy.
There we go.
Here, boss, look. Let me
All
get
right.
you a little bit more.
Okay, there we go. So let's add this to here.
Yum.
Okay. And I'm loving that. Good thing for this apron. There we go.
Just made your kitchen smell.
I
so
know,
lemony.
doesn't it?
Yes.
And it smells so
So
clean.
good. Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and mix this baby up. Okay, so that part is all done. Now it's time to work on our dry ingredients. So I think the most important thing when it comes to a really good sugar cookie is that you do not want to have too much flour in it.
Okay.
Oftentimes we'll start rolling out the cookie dough and we think, oh, it's getting really sticky. I need to add more flour. That is something you definitely do not want to do.
I learned something
Okay.
because I always do that. I
Yeah.
just keep adding and adding and adding.
Yes.
No, don't keep adding because it's going to make that sugar cookie be really a lot more brittle and dry. Actually, the key to having that, go ahead and measure out your 3 cups, right? Add it to it, but don't add any more. If you have problems with it being too sticky, actually just put it back in the refrigerator because we're going to chill this for an hour. Just add it back in the refrigerator and bring it back out, and it will be so much better and easier to manage. But adding extra flour is not the answer.
That's good. That's a good tip. 3, right?
Yep, 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, perfect. And then I've already pre-measured some baking powder and some salt. So
That's
let's
in
take a
here?
look.
Okay.
So go ahead and add that into
I
there.
do want to add that. So baking powder and salt.
Baking powder and salt, and again, we have the recipe at our website, so you get all the exact measurements. And go ahead and just whisk that together to pull it all in.
So this adds air as well. So to the flour, right? When you're mixing it.
Definitely.
So it makes it nice and fluffy.
Absolutely. Yep, so it's important to get that all mixed well. And then we're just gonna slowly add it into the cream mixture. So are you ready for that? Well, let's go ahead and take that cup once more so that we just kind of are doing a little bit at a time. You don't wanna just throw it all in. You got to have time for it to incorporate into the cream mixture. Okay? All right, that looks good.
Okay, that looks awesome.
Let's go ahead and add this. I mean, that's how easy it is. We're basically
we're done?
done.
Quick.
Yeah.
What?
You guys are gonna love this dough.
I can't wait.
Are you a dough eater?
Yes.
I'm a dough eater too.
Do you want to put one in?
Very much so.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely a
good.
dough eater for sure.
I love dough.
If it's a really soft dough, oh my goodness. And this dough actually, it feels like Play-Doh. Have you ever had a really soft Play-Doh that you've worked with?
I have not played with Play-Doh for a long
Well,
time.
you're gonna be working with it today because that's what it definitely feels like. Okay, so I think we are finished with the dough. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. And I should say we're kind of finished with the dough because we're gonna take it one more step further and add some food coloring. But let's go ahead and divide this dough up a little bit first before we do that. So I have a nice clean counter, I promise. And
For the little
we're
flour
gonna
that
pull this.
But that's okay. The flour will be good.
Exactly. It'll be fine. We just don't want too much flour added to it. So a little bit's gonna be okay, but you always wanna be careful, like I said, with the flour.
I'm going to move this bowl into the sink.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Nobody saw
put
that.
this together.
Did you
I saw it.
I saw that.
No, you didn't see it. Mm.
All right. Do you see how soft and just buttery it looks?
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
I wish I knew.
There's a little piece right there.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
There
It
you
stuck
go.
to my finger.
Have a little bit. So see, it's a little sticky, and that's okay.
That's so good.
Normally someone would say, oh, it's too sticky, I gotta add flour. Don't add flour. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna divide this up.
That's one of my favorite kitchen tools.
Oh, love this, yeah.
Yes.
I
don't
use
have
it
one
in
of
bread
those.
making
I
a
really
lot.
like-
All right, so I'm gonna add this back to the bowl and we're gonna add in some food coloring. Now I already did some blue, but we also have some green and pink. So
Well, we better do
go ahead.
girlfriend green.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Right.
So you
All
wanna
right.
do the honors
Sure.
here? Let's go ahead and just break that up a little bit. Okay, all right, there we go. Let's go ahead and add a couple drops. Yeah,
Okay.
let's see what happens. We can always add more. Now,
The
if
best
you,
part?
That's like, you gotta- oh, shoot.
Shoot!
Oh,
There's some of my
man.
fingers.
if you were doing regular sugar cookies with frosting, then you wouldn't need to do this step.
Right.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
But we're making these button cookies where the color is incorporated
Okay.
into the dough.
So you're not using frosting on these?
No, these are frostless.
Okay. Don't forget your beater. That might be helpful.
Why isn't it working? I don't
It's like,
know.
I should have just let you do it and see what happened, right?
Yeah, totally. Okay, too funny. All right, let's see if it happens. Okay, folks,
There we are.
we've got avocado dip. We got guacamole
Yay,
here.
it's magic. We thought we were making cookies and we made guacamole. I love TV.
Oh,
Let's take a look.
It does look.
The prettiest color.
But you know what? It's going to be cute with the other colors. Yeah, it will.
Yeah, we'll see. Girlfriend green just isn't the best color for everything.
Right. Yes.
All right.
Cute.
You ready with
ready.
the pink?
Oh, I'm ready. The pink will be really cute.
I put in the last one. Do you want to put in the pink?
I don't. Yes.
Yes, I
All right.
do.
Here we go. That probably looks.
Yeah.
We'll see if I did it right. If it's pink.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, that works. That's pretty.
All righty.
Oh,
So
that looks pretty.
that is a really pretty one. All right, take a look at that.
Oh, that's pretty. That incorporated so well. Didn't
It really did. Very,
like
very easy. So normally with a sugar cookie, you want it to chill in the refrigerator for at least an hour. And what people will usually do is they put it in a ball and wrap it up and then they put it in the refrigerator. But have you ever experienced taking something from the refrigerator that was in a ball and then trying to flatten it out?
Yes,
Oh,
it's really hard.
It's hard.
And you get cracks in
So
it.
why do we struggle so much with that?
There you go.
How about
I
instead,
love where this is going.
we already flatten it
Yeah,
beforehand? So I've
that
got a
is
couple
brilliant.
pieces
That is-
of parchment paper
I
here.
love it. That's the best.
And then it's ready to just cut out
Oh,
when it's
Isn't
done with
that-
the refrigerator.
Okay, I love
right?
that. Good idea.
Okay.
Yes, I
So
know.
here we go. We're going to do this, and then we're going to take the rolling pin.
All right.
But one more thing. This is going to slide around you. It's going to be really hard. So because it's just going to slip on the surface, so I'm just taking a kitchen towel and putting it underneath. Then we put this on top, and now it's not going to slide around. You guys, this is
Wow.
from experience.
All right, we've learned a lot
Trust me.
today.
All
already.
right, you do the honors.
Okay.
Okay, now another thing is don't roll out too thin. All right, another key point of having a great sugar cookie is you want it to be nice and thick.
Okay.
So, you know, we as quilters, we know what a 1/4 inch is really well,
Yes,
right?
we do.
Okay, we're going to do the same thing with baking. We
Okay.
want it rolled out to be about a 1/4
Check me.
inch. So let's
right.
check and see. Whoa,
Whoa.
that's pretty good.
Okay,
What do you
awesome.
guys
You did
think?
it. You did it.
1/4 inch? 1/4 inch?
I think so. She did a great
I
job.
think that's looking really good. So that's what you want. You want a 1/4 inch. Don't go any flatter, or else you're going
Where's
to
your
get a really
measuring-
flat
where's your
cookie.
measuring tape?
I really should. Let me run upstairs
see what
real
my
quick.
seams are like.
Exactly. So now it's time to put it in the fridge.
Cool.
Okay?
All right.
So, all right, and all we have to do is just lay that parchment paper over the top, and then we store it flat.
That is just, that
Then
is,
when it comes out, we're ready to just cut.
okay.
Would you
that
put it on a
wasn't-
cookie sheet, or would you just set it in
No,
the fridge just like
set
this?
it in the fridge, and if you're doing multiples, because you could divide that dough and have different colors, just stack them on top of each other. No
Great.
big deal.
All
Okay,
right.
really easy. Okay, let's
I have
get this to
learned.
put in.
It's time for a nap.
Dun,
go.
da, da, da. Woo! Just gonna lay that here, and I already did one before you came. We'll set the oven for 350. Now's the fun part.
Yes.
Okay, I cannot wait to see what we're gonna do.
Okay, I mean, seriously, can you imagine having to roll this out now?
No.
No.
Kind of a pain, right?
I love that
So,
idea.
yeah. All right, so it's time to cut out our little buttons. Now, there's lots of ways you can do this. I had biscuit cutters that I've had. I've had just little circle cookie cutters. What you're looking for is to have like 2 different ones that are just one kind of inside the other.
Okay.
Okay, because we have to have the indentation of the button. You could use a cup.
Yes.
You know, there's lots of
glass?
things that are round. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So let me show you what we're going to do. I'm just going to just place this right through there all the way. Pull this up. Just pop this out.
Well, it's so nice to work with
That
that
1/4.
nice hard dough because you don't have to like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then I'm going to take my little bit smaller one, and don't go all the way through. You're just making an indentation.
Oh,
Okay,
look
just
how
kind of like
fun.
that. And then pull it out. And then we got to make the buttonholes. So to
Right.
do that, I'm going to grab some straws.
Oh, I wondered what the straws were for.
There you go. There's 1, 2. You
She's
could
gonna make
do-
a 4-holer.
Yes, I am. 3 and 4.
Oh, cute.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's
Oh,
so
cute.
fun.
Isn't
That's
that
so
great?
fun.
Yes.
Okay, so, and those are all the way through. Just place it right on there. I have just a piece of parchment paper on a cookie sheet.
Do you always use parchment paper with your cookies?
I do. I think it's easier to have them come off and
Well,
no
cleanup, it
mess.
says.
Yes.
It's probably
Exactly.
really good.
So much easier. Okay, you guys, are
I
you
wanna
ready?
try one.
I wanna
Okay,
do
go
one.
for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
There we go. And you know, it's going to start getting filled with cookie dough, so you may need to use several straws for this.
Ah, yeah. Got to make sure that you get every little square
Yes.
you can.
Exactly. And if this dough gets too soft, just pop it back in the refrigerator
Oh, yeah, good
for a
idea.
few minutes.
Do they spread a lot? Do I need to worry about
No.
how far I place them apart?
No, these will not spread. You could have 2 buttons.
We should do all of our cooking and baking like this.
Together.
Can we do this all
Together.
the time?
Every night. Okay.
Because I make cookies every night. So, you know, this should only be done for your best girlfriends because your family would not appreciate this.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm thinking is like, wouldn't these be cute for a quilt retreat that you're going
Yes.
to? And
So
you know,
cute.
it's always fun to have certain themes and stuff. Have a button theme and do some really cute little button cookies and
Have everybody bring their favorite button and to trade.
Yes, trading
how
buttons. I
fun.
love that. And we've got some cute projects that we're going to show on 3 at 3 of some other things you can do with buttons as well.
I love buttons. I still have a big button jar
Yeah.
at home that filled with some of my grandmother's, some of my mom's, some of mine.
Mine is on my desk right now.
and my
Oh, here, I'm being all careful. Chris
my
is just throwing them on there.
grandkids. My grandkids. That's the first thing they want to do is play with my buttons.
Really?
They think it's
I
so
love
fun.
that.
So you can do it color sorting or
That's
whatever.
great.
They love it. It's
Oh my
really
goodness. Yeah. So you just go ahead and you just roll this part out again and you just continue
going.
doing this. So until your whole cookie sheet is filled with buttons.
fun. So cute.
So cute.
Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and put that in the oven. It's going to bake for about 9 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Now, the important thing when it comes to baking these is that you do not want to overbake sugar cookies.
Right, 'cause
In fact, they may still even look a little wet when you come out of when you take them out of the oven, but that's okay. Go ahead and let them just sit there and let them kind of just cool down on their own. That's going to be another key to a really soft sugar cookie.
Okay.
Ooh, those are so cute.
So we're just
Those
going to
are
let them
so-
cool down. You can have them cool on the cookie sheet or a cooling rack. So.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Well, they look
So we're going to go
adorable.
ahead and let that happen. And then let's talk about how to dress them up.
Okay.
There's more?
Just a little bit. Now, the buttons by themselves are certainly very cute,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You don't have to do this. But if you want to, I've seen where people will take actual like 1/8" ribbon and just do it through like for a baby shower or
Yes.
something like that.
Oh, cute.
But
Cute
here's
idea.
another fun idea is Twizzlers, the pull and peel. We're going to use this for our thread. Just pull this out.
That's perfect.
And then we're just
And then you
going
can eat
to
everything. I mean,
right,
who
put
wants
these
to?
in. Yeah.
You know, if you had a really fine tip, you could do also a little bit of frosting.
Yes, definitely.
Just right
And
there.
these cookies actually are meant to have frosting. Did you see how I
You
just did that?
You did that.
Like like
Champ.
sewing. Yeah, there we go.
Too bad you couldn't get a needle that had a big eye.
For
that you
licorice,
could put
piece of
through.
licorice.
A
and
doll
I'm just
needle?
gonna-
Maybe
probably
you
could.
could
That
use a
off.
doll needle.
Okay, there you go. And then you've got a cute little cookie.
Cute.
So
That's
to add
darling.
to it. So you could add frosting to these if you wanted to. If you were going to add frosting, I would not put in the holes. I would just go ahead and frost them, and then maybe use like 2 little edible beads for your
Oh,
buttons
cute.
too.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that would be
because
cute.
you know, if you love frosting, this is going to feel a little plain to you.
Yeah.
But it certainly is a really cute way of dressing up something that
It's darling.
So
for
fun.
that quilt
It
retreat.
looks
So-
really fun.
What a
I
fun
love
day.
it. That was so fun. I
Shall
loved
we
it.
eat?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
'Kay.
Okay. Bon appetit.
Choose.
There we go.
Cheers.
To download the button cookie recipe, visit us at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.
Wasn't that so fun?
You know, I learned something today. You and I do a lot of whoa.
Oh, I know. I was like, wow, you sure know how to make a girl feel good, right? Like, okay, it's not rocket science, but you sure made me feel like it was.
Yeah. That was so,
That
yeah.
was great. Okay, so to answer a few questions out there. First of all, wah, wah. I know, I didn't have decorated aprons. I'm so sorry. What was I thinking? I should have, taken the time to go to the embroidery machine and embroider those aprons. But let me just tell you, I was just happy I had some.
Right. And then
There
they
you go.
matched.
They
We all matched.
Now, those block aprons is actually something that we've had in our family for a long time because we have like 15 of them. And they're all just plain solid aprons, and we do lots of family pizza parties. So
Okay.
when everyone comes over and we have the gang over, it's like I throw out the black aprons, everyone puts them on, and then we all go around the kitchen island, and we're all making our own pizza dough. And
okay.
so that's that. Just so you know, that's where the apron thing comes from.
Okay.
Next time, I'll remember. I'll
Well, if
remember
you put
to
something
embroider.
on, everyone would fight on which design.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
We wouldn't want to take away from what the show was all about.
Right.
Exactly.
So anyway, second thing. Several of you said, I wish I had that clean of a refrigerator. Trust me, I knew that the camera was going to be
TV,
on the
folks.
refrigerator.
TV.
So my refrigerator does not look like that all the time. Did I have 2 empty shelves? Yes, I did. On
Because you planned
purpose.
it.
Because Kris has another TV in her, I mean, another refrigerator in her house in the back room.
Yes, and I stuffed everything in there, so because I needed 2 empty shelves to be able to put the cookie dough in. So there's
There it
the
is.
answers to those just questions that you were dying to know.
Things that make you go,
That's right. So and I mean, did you notice how clean my kitchen was?
It was
spotless,
it was
right?
wonderful.
Well,
I just have
it's
to
not
say,
usually that way.
did you
Well,
notice how
let's-
clean it was after we got done?
Yes, because
Jacki and I
these
were
two
good
stayed
cleaners.
in- They were.
We were
They
good
were.
sous chefs
So,
is what we were.
Yes, you were. So just keep in mind that, yes, I am a very real person.
She's also
and-
very clean, and her kitchen always looks like that. So
No. So we hope you enjoyed that segment. Really, it was, this whole idea was, what would be something fun and different to take to a quilt retreat or to give to your quilting friends? And of course,
It's
it's
so
got to
cute.
be the buttons, right?
And they were
Yeah.
delicious.
yes,
They-
yeah,
oh,
they
they
were
were
really
so
good.
Again,
Good.
for those of you who love a frosted cookie, it's going to be a little like plain for you. I mean,
Yeah.
there's still a great slight sweet texture and taste, but I don't love all the frosting.
Well, it's
actually,
the lemon.
personally.
It's the lemon flavor.
I think the lemon
and
and the
almond.
almond.
They were just really, it was really good.
Yeah,
So
for
I
sure.
love frosting, but
Yes.
I thought they were delicious.
Well, thank you.
So,
anyway, kind of fun. All right, so speaking of buttons, are you ready for a quick
Yes.
little
Yes.
demo of some button
I can't
projects
wait.
that
As
Allison's
hard
been
as
working
it
on?
was, guess what I left home?
What?
Your glue gun.
My glue gun.
Oh,
I did leave my glue gun, so
Okay.
so there is one that you could use a glue gun on, but I did not bring a glue gun. But I'm going to go through these fairly quickly. But Kris challenged me. She says, "Okay, we've got the treat. What could you give at a quilting retreat that would be really so fun using buttons so that you have the theme?"
These are
and
so cute.
I cracked out my button.
yeah. A lot of you
My-
were saying that you have that.
That you
right?
have that.
That's
I have one
that's
too.
what I have in mine in as well.
Do you?
I do.
So fun. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is this item right here. I have it kind of all lined out, but this is a little button bouquet.
I love this.
So
Is this not
cute.
so fun?
It's adorable.
It
All
is
right,
really
so
cute.
what I did is I just took a regular salt and pepper shaker.
Can we see it well enough?
How about let's just
Maybe.
do it this way?
Look how cute. There we go. Look
Yep.
how cute
So I
that
just
is.
took a salt and pepper shaker, and I added the Lori Holt cute little buttons.
It's darling.
And that actually, so we're just going to do that. Let's just
Just gonna fill that little
fill
salt
that,
and pepper
Sophie
shaker.
fill that
like
in.
the spiders.
You know what? I'm not even
Do
going to
I-
open it. They get it.
That's it.
They get it. So once you do that, then take 18 gauge floral wire, and you can find this 18 gauge floral wire at like Walmart, Hobby Lobby, anywhere, any craft
Yeah.
store. You can find it online.
Yep.
But 18 gauge floral wire, and you're simply going to cut it in half. Once you've cut it in half, then you slide it just through the tops of your salt and pepper, and it keeps it. So if you didn't have buttons, you could use sand, you could use salt,
Sure.
you could even color it.
I think the buttons really make
Yeah.
it
I
love
for
the
sure.
button.
Yep, and then we're just gonna grab a button, and in fact, we're gonna grab two. And I'm liking those pink ones right there at the top of this.
Okay.
Cute.
And you would just thread your floral
Go
wire
ahead and put it right over here.
right here. You'll just thread your floral wire up through the top, down through the bottom, down through the bottom, and then
Twist it.
twist it.
There we go.
Oh,
There
that
we
Twist
go.
it, and you
wow.
can embellish
Easy.
just as much as you want.
That is
And
easy.
so I used Kimberbell buttons. This one right here, I put a little bit of felt on there, you know, and then just wrap this just around a pencil or a toothbrush and slide that right in there.
Oh, cute.
First
love
one,
that.
so fun.
I do
And
too.
really cute.
reusable. I mean, how fun to give somebody some buttons.
Yes,
Yes.
that is so cute.
We put together a little kit
Yeah.
under new releases that we will actually send you the salt shaker and a package of Kimberbell buttons. So that is under new releases.
Oh,
We'll also
that's
have
so
that on
fun.
comments sold.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
Okay,
cute.
I love that.
So
we will also have Lori Holt's little button pack
Yes,
on there as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those are separate, but we did source those and bring those in.
I
All
love
right.
it.
The second thing that I brought is the covered button kit.
I
So
love
I
the
have the covered
kit.
buttons.
Yes.
So fun.
So what this does is it makes these. You get enough to make 2, and it makes these covered
They're so
buttons
cute.
right here.
I love the.
Isn't that so fun?
Oh, that is so
Yes.
cute.
So the instructions are on the back, and you just literally cut out that template. Cut out that template, and then just follow the instructions, and you just push those right onto that button. And then I took some E6000, and I just bought these magnets, and you can put a magnet on the back.
Cute.
What
Did
a
you
great
put
idea.
batting or anything in between?
No.
It was just the fabric.
Just the fabric.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have any of you ever done covered buttons this way? Let
Yeah,
us
I
know.
love them.
It really is a great little,
Yes.
Really
you know,
cute.
project to be able to make. And I love how you did the magnets on the back.
Yes.
It's
And
so
wouldn't these
cute.
be cute if you didn't put a magnet to add those to your bouquets?
Yes.
It'd be so
You know,
cute.
it
What
would
a-
just
yeah.
give a little bit of dimension.
What
Yeah.
a cute gift to give your quilty friends.
Yes.
I love it.
So that's my second one. My
Okay.
third one, this is so fun, is button bookmarks.
I love this.
And check
This
this out.
is cute.
Check this out. This is a button bookmark.
I love it.
So it's so simple. You will take, and you will just take any ribbon and cut it the size of your book. I'd say between 12 and 18 inches is pretty ideal. You're going to take hair ties. Now, Jackie, I had to go buy hair ties because you and I, we don't keep those hair ties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you don't, an elastic would work too, or
Yes.
you can sew in an elastic.
Oh,
But
I love the hair ties.
What
That's
you'll do
perfect.
is you simply will take and loop, and I just ran this through my sewing machine, loop that hair tie right there at the end. Then I suggest, and I'm going to say a bad word here,
Uh-oh. Hand sew.
hand sew. Hand sew your button on.
Not a bad word in my book,
The
but-
reason is you need that loop and you need it to hold. And
Yes.
if you used
Hold on.
glue, then
Yes.
it wouldn't. But
You're going to want to like hand sew it a few
yes,
times.
Yeah,
like
right?
I
Get it
did
really
about
nice and
7
strong.
or 8
Yeah.
loops on there.
Yeah.
Then I wrapped it around, then I hand sewed again. And
Okay.
so then this just comes and then simply
That is
I think it's adorable.
Loop
That
that around.
is such a cute
Yes.
idea.
I know, I had to borrow Eric's book. So Eric, you will get your book back,
That's so
probably
cute.
with a cute button cover.
Oh,
Hope
I'm
he
sure
appreciates
he wants it. Yes.
And so I just thought those were some really fun things
Yeah.
to do with buttons, some really fun gifts, some useful gifts
Definitely.
that you could use with buttons.
I love
Now,
I love it.
not only do we have the instructions, but I put together a technique sheet. Technique sheet is on our website
Yes.
under new releases, free for you
Yes.
all,
Yes.
so that it will kind of walk you through
gonna be
how
a
to
good
make
reminder.
every single one of these, and
So
all
good.
on one sheet.
I
So-
love it. This
so be
is
sure
really
to
cute.
download that along with the recipe.
Yeah, you
Today,
got,
you got the recipe.
and the little technique sheet on
Oh.
buttons.
What fun, easy projects. I love it.
Oh my goodness! I
Yeah,
think
it's fun.
a lot of you are enjoying these project ideas. I don't know about you, but I would think that, like many of you, you love the quick and easy.
Right.
You know, something that gives me, something adorable in a fast, creative way.
Right.
Yes.
So,
And to
great
have
little
these on
project.
hand. I mean, seriously, if you just had a few of these on hand, I know we have all been in that situation where you have to come up with a really
Something
quick,
fast.
a really
Yeah,
quick gift.
for the quilt retreat. Yes.
And there you go.
All right. Hair ties
it.
for me, it is.
Hair ties. Jackie, I'll even share because look, you get 50.
Oh man, you have no idea how fast I go through those.
I'm
Well, I
Yes.
know you do. I probably could have asked.
When
In
I'm
fact,
at
I
home.
probably could have walked through the warehouse and looked on the
And
floor
found-
and
yeah.
found a few.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, exactly. Well, thanks, Allison, for putting that little
was
button
fun.
project together. That was great. All right, so moving into theme number 3, something to discover. We have a really cool idea for you that we discovered from social media. I can't wait to show you that to wrap up our show today. But before we do, let's take a quick look at one of our other favorite little notions, something that you would find in your junk drawer at home, literally. Let's take a look.
We're back.
I apologize. That caterpillar light is not found in the junk drawer. Okay. I thought the transition was going to be the lint roller. So anyway, for any of you going, what is she talking about? That's not in the junk drawer. Yeah,
It's
the
just
caterpillar
one
light.
of those days.
You know, it is one of those
It's
days.
just one of those days.
So anyway, it's the caterpillar light. We want to remind you of our upcoming swig night that is on August 15th. It's a Thursday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Join us right here on Facebook as well as our YouTube channel. Either one is going to get you to the same place. And I'd love for you to join myself and our special guest, Jack Thompson from Caterpillar. He's going to be talking all things Caterpillar. The lights, you know, is one of our favorite things, but they also have the light boxes, and they're going to be debuting their brand new flip and fold cut mat, which is a game changer. So
If you
very
haven't
excited
watched
about
Jack,
that.
tune in just out of curiosity's sake.
to
I'm
see.
telling you, he is a ball of energy, and so you just need to tune in.
You know,
if you're like, I don't even want a caterpillar, just tune in
Just
to watch
tune in to
Jack.
watch him. Yeah,
I
I
can't
say,
wait.
you know, Jack is truly the perfect name for him because it's like a jack of all trades. He does a little bit of everything, and he is a riot. So
I
hope you'll
think
join
of
us for that.
Jack on The Incredibles.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. All right, friends, to wrap things up today, theme number 3, something to discover. I recently discovered a TikTok video that I thought, okay, now that's cool. Now, when she was cutting this cake, it's a technique on how to cut a cake into 32 different slices. Of course, she did not refer to it as a quilt block, but of course, ding, 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 ding,
It was.
my quilting radar went off. And I was
How
like,
was that again?
Yeah.
that.
I need that radar.
You know, when you've got that mindset, you're always like,
Mine
oh my
goes,
gosh, she doesn't know it, but she is cutting a quilt block out of that cake. So I want to show you how it's done today. So I thought it was the perfect time to also bring a special person on the show as we do
It's
this.
not me.
Because it's not Allison we're talking about today. But Mr. Robbie, are you in the house? Because if you're watching, we need you to come on the set right now.
Come on down.
I think he's not behind the camera today. He's actually in the marketing room. And we are
Here he
celebrating
is.
his
Robbie, I'm gonna give up my chair for you. Robbie, you dressed up for the occasion. Oh my gosh,
my
look how
goodness,
cute
look
he
at
looks.
him. Okay,
looks
so
handsome.
happy birthday, Mr. Robbie.
Happy birthday.
We're gonna miss
up,
this guy.
everybody?
He's getting. You got to show how cute this little. It's the
really
shark.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
stop
going
it.
to be leaving us here next week because he's
Yeah.
going back to school down south, and so
Mm-hmm.
we're really sad to have him leave. But we wanted to make sure and wish him a happy birthday before he leaves.
Thanks, everyone.
So grateful
So
for
fun.
all that he does for
That
us
was
here.
fun.
Are you ready to see this cake be cut into a quilt block, Robbie?
I am ready.
Here, would you like me to
Okay,
hold
are
this
you
for
all
you?
ready?
I'll be your.
Manage the balloon.
This is going to blow your mind. Let's see if we can
Let's
get
see
an
it.
up close of this. Maybe from going top down. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer. We're going to have to squish right here, guys. Do you want to
Swap
switch me
spots.
spots? Okay, let's do that. All right, here we go. So, got a very, very easy. This is very easy technique. I think all of you are going to be able to get it in no time flat. All right, but I've got a very sharp knife, Robbie.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'll watch out.
Okay, so the first cut is going to be straight up and down.
Can I sing?
Okay.
First cut is the deepest.
There you go. Here's our second cut. Everyone got that?
Yes.
All right, here we're going to go with our third cut.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So basically we're cutting it into 8 parts, right? Doesn't quite look like a quilt block yet until we do this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do a cut right here in the middle and a cut there. Jackie, do you see what's happening?
Yes, I do. Oh, that is so cool.
Okay, this is actually going to give you 32 pieces of cake. I don't know about you, but when I'm serving cake at like a family party, everyone's like, I just want a little piece,
Yeah,
right?
I can hear it, yes.
And this is the perfect size to be able to do this. Is everyone catching on what's happening here?
Oh, yes,
I
you can
mean,
see it so well.
You really can. What do you think about this, Robbie?
Just a little something.
Just, just to be able to send you off
Yes.
on your way. All
That's so cool.
right. We've got a darling quilt block. So do you see why I went crazy when she was cutting this? I was like,
Yeah.
that's a quilt block, folks. She might not know it, but that is a quilt block.
Yes, that is.
Look at that.
Can't deny
And
it.
there you go. And so I think it's only fitting that we pull out a birthday candle.
Yes.
And
Hey.
Allison, do you want to do the honors
Yes.
of the, let's do this. What do you guys think of the
we
Yeah,
got
cake?
that's really cool.
Tell us what you think. Yeah.
Whoa,
And
that's
look-
quite
You gotta
the,
watch out.
that's a torch.
All right. So if you're at home, join us in singing a quick little happy birthday. All right.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
Lemoyne Star. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robbie. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! All right, you get to do 2. All right.
Everybody.
All right, and take a look at this. You're going to get, again, these smaller pieces of
love it.
cake
I like it.
and larger pieces of cake. So, cake for everyone,
Yeah.
upstairs and downstairs. Let's
That's
do
fun.
this. So,
Okay.
Do it.
anyway, easy, simple technique here on a piece of cake. So,
Fun.
it was so easy. It was a piece of cake, should I say?
There you
All
go.
right. Yeah, total piece of cake.
That's
All
awesome.
right, everyone. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Thanks for being with us for our kitchen week. We have one more show tomorrow. Can't wait to see what happens. We've got Melissa and Crystal in the house with Allison, and I'm off to see a grandbaby.
So
So
fun.
excited about that. Hope you'll join us tonight at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time for Comments Sold. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest
Okay.
of your day, and we hope to see you again real soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.